Okay, so if you're jumping into this, we've had a conversation to some degree about eXp and this global platform that I've been a part of for the last 6 years. Actually, I have something really amazing I get to announce pretty soon, but I've hit the top 2% of the company for sales for the 6th year. So every year that I've been in this company, I've managed to hit the top of the company in sales. So I'm so blessed to be able to say that I've done that, and even more blessed to be able to take my knowledge and pay it forward to the agents that I meet literally around the world. I've got an organization now of about 30 or so agents. We are in 4 countries and represent 6 nationalities. So it's really amazing I had a vision a long time ago about having a global enterprise of some sort whereby people of all over would get together and kind of collaborate. And then I met eXp and they're like, this is what we do. And so just to give you a quick idea, if you're not familiar enough yet with the company, we are an agent-centered brokerage. That meant a lot to me, you guys. Every company I had worked with before joining eXp, the broker made all the money on the backs of all the agents. That was literally the model. If you've ever worked for a traditional brokerage, you'll know, you're paying a chunk of your commission, whatever that is, to someone else, and they're collecting from all these agents and flying their jets while you do all the grunt work. And that model upset me. I was 2 years in real estate and I had a 90-10 split. That's how I was taking 90% home. And I was still upset at the 10% the broker owner was taking, because he was bringing in all these agents. So 10% off 30 agents, he's living large, not doing anything. And I was hustling my little tail off. So finding a brokerage that was passionate about agents mattered. It's cloud-based, and if we learn nothing from the pandemic, it's that the future is online and has been online and will continue to be online. So being able to get, you guys, I don't know about you, but I will tell you, one of the reasons I've been so successful is because I spent more time in the field than I did at a desk. And I coach on what the field looks like in all different parts of the world, because prospecting and all that, a lot of similarities no matter where in the world you are. I love that it had real-time support. I could access a broker from my phone the second I needed them. So I could be showing a property needing a broker, and I could literally jump into my phone and message them a question and get a reply. I love that it had training, because I didn't get a lot of training when I first started at all. And I loved, the most important part was the compensation model, because as I said, I was super irritated. So you can actually build yourself a future. So for the first time ever, this is a company that wants to see you do more than just buy and sell houses. So you actually can learn how to create a legacy for yourself. Leave it to your children, and I'll go over that more in the future. But you can also brand yourself. At the end of the day, people work with you because they know, like, and trust you. Not often, and I know this to be true around the world, depending on maybe the city, like Paris is a little different, but usually it's not the brand they're coming for. They're coming because of you. And this company recognized that you are the brand, and they make you the brand, and it's phenomenal. So what does this mean for you? I'm not going to keep you here all day. I'm going to highlight the majors, try and be done in 20 minutes, but basically it gives you unlimited growth. I tell everyone that I talk to about this, if you can dream it, you can do it in this company, because you are not bound any longer by your city limits, by your state borders, or by your country borders. You can literally grow as far and as wide as you can imagine. You get ownership in a company. That was such a big thing for me, because when you leave real estate, like, just imagine if you sold your whole life and leave, you've nothing but the transactions you did. You have ownership in this company. And it comes in the form of stocks and shares in the US on the NASDAQ in your name, even though you don't live in America. Do you know that no non-American can get into the NASDAQ except through a US company? You get to build community. This has been one of the things I've adored, is getting to know these incredible humans around the world that have come into my part of the organization, and just the collaboration and the support. It's been exceptional. And then innovate. This company is always moving to the future. They're always forward thinking. And then you're also able to find financial freedom. So this model can provide that for you. So really quick, we've grown exceptionally in the last 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 90,000 and growing in 24 different countries. These are all the countries we're currently in, with plans to be fully global as soon as possible. This company's vision is to impact the world and the realtors of the world to build a brand and a life for themselves, and not just under an agency. We've got accolades as the #1 growth leader on numerous platforms. And we also have, and this is really cool, we also are in the metaverse. So if you haven't heard of metaverses, because I had not, metaverses is basically like a digital version of the actual world. And so we have a eXp World where we go and you can go see brokers, and it's an app, and you can literally get an avatar and go in. And what's amazing is Verbella, this company, built our platform and we bought them, which means if you join our company, you own part of this company, and this company is now making metaverses for major corporations around the world. Johnson & Johnson, Starbucks, they're building these corporations, these metaverses. But there's no desk fees, no overhead. You guys, the expenses are low for this business. You also have the opportunity to have so many technologies at your fingertips. So you have a brand folder for us. Everything's done for you. You have state-of-the-art CRM in your country. And I coach on attraction marketing, automating your business, and how to leverage these things to build up your business. We're going to eventually have luxury globally, if you're interested in that. And it could just be something you do or not do. And they're bringing also an eXp Solutions, because they're like in South Africa, they're partnering now with vendors. Like, we're getting relationships with specific vendors, teaming up to provide discounted and better services. So they're constantly innovating, which I absolutely adore. Here's a look at the CRM briefly. If you haven't used one before, the CRMs are powerful house engines that usually cost hundreds and thousands, depends what country you're in, on your own to have, but are part of what we offer agents. And it allows you to manage your business, do prospecting, lead tracking, brochures, emails, and it allows you to create, it'll match buyers to properties as well. So the algorithms will see a buyer looking for different properties and match them to what you have. And then it'll also help you track referrals if you decide to use those. So one of the things I adore, and I've been able to coach, I actually coached in South Africa for a month, is that you have one of the top, all the top producing agents around the world are at your disposal, coaching you on how to be successful in your business. So of the 90,000, the top 2%, we get in and teach, and we mentor, and we do masterminds, and we do there's transaction support. Everything is at your fingertips. So success is literally all in front of you. And you will get 30 plus hours a week of training in whatever country you're in, available for you and in your language. So here's something, I don't love the order that this goes in. Let me come back to that. Let's talk about commission first. So every country is different. We have a few countries in here, so I don't want to, if you are interested in knowing the specifics, let me know. I'll send you the Google Doc. I don't think she realized like hold on, there we go. Sorry, Tilda, thank you. So we have a competitive commission split and a low cap. So you're going to have, like, for the most of the world, it's 75-25. So you will take home 75% and the company will take 25. But when the 25% totals an amount, you get 100% commission for the remainder of your year. And then each country will have a startup fee, because that fee is going to get you into the system. We'll have you set up with your email, website, CRM, everything. And then there'll be a cloud broker fee every single month, a nominal amount that pays for all the subscriptions. It pays for all of your platforms, all your education, all your marketing. Everything is covered in that. And usually it's about the equivalent of a night out in a weekend where you live. So here was the thing that actually sold me on this company. I had friends in the 90s that worked for Starbucks. And when they worked for Starbucks, they got the same equity program that's right here. And Starbucks gave them stock in the company every time that they closed at a discount, a small discount. So they worked for Starbucks for 7 years. Fast forward 20 years later, I'm with them and they're telling me how they're individually millionaires. The two of them, the couple, worked there for 7 years. They're individually millionaires now. And they're millionaires because of the stock. The stock over time split, doubled, split, doubled, split, doubled, and their income just scaled. We are positioned as a company to do the exact same thing on the stock market because we are debt-free. We are debt-free. We are doing mergers and acquisitions. We're launching globally. We're tracking behind what Starbucks did as a real estate company. And you get stock. You can earn stock, be gifted stock. And this was what sold me. I was like, this is my future, my retirement. I've done it last year. I've got over $350,000 in stock now, just because I participated in this. And that is separate from my commissions. Then they have this really amazing revenue share whereby you can attract agents. And I compare it to kind of like a company referral. So let's say, you guys listening here, let's say you knew somebody that was interested in a change. They're not happy at their company. They're not happy with the commission split. They're not happy. And you were to say, hey, come check this company out. You could bring them to this webinar, and they come and listen and they decide, yeah, I want to join, and they write your name down. The company will give you a referral fee every time they close on a property, and the company gets paid, you'll get paid. And it's not a huge amount of money. You can see it's like 3.5%, but still, it's from the broker's commission. I don't know another broker that's willing to share anything with their agents. I don't know another one. And so you can actually build out a residual income on a global level that you can then will this to your children or your nieces and nephews or your grandchildren. It's a willable structure. When you talk forward thinking, this is one of the greatest platforms available. You also then have, this goes through the tiers, you guys, and I can send you a copy of this. We also then firmly believe in investing back into the environment and the communities that we exist in around the world. So they're committed to diversity in culture for agents, employees are dedicated to bettering communities. And so I love that they've got that focus. And in that, they're also passionate about the community of the company itself. And that passion is seen through live on-demand trainings. We meet once a year. Like this year, we're going to Miami. So we meet once a year for a whole convention, getting together, collaborating, sharing ideas, which you're always welcome if you to come visit and join. I know if you're from other parts of the world, it'll probably be harder to get here, but I know this year, the European one was in Lisbon. So the whole European went over to Lisbon. So it's good. South Africa will get there soon too. They do road shows in South Africa as well. But they're really passionate about the culture and the community and making sure people feel like they're a part of something, growing something, and they're passionate about the growth of each agent beyond just transactions. So we want you to learn how to sell to the best of your ability and to meet whatever goal you've set for yourself as a salesperson in real estate, but also see you have ownership in the company grow by way of stock, and also reward you with referral money if you introduce this to any agent anywhere in the world that we are a part of. So this is probably a quick, brief overview of why this company has quickly become one of the fastest growing virtual companies in the world. And if you guys do not know, this is the man that started the company. Glenn Sanford was an agent just like you are. He worked on the East Coast of the United States for Keller Williams initially, and he did really well. Multi-million dollar team he built, and he was unhappy with that model. He felt like it wasn't focusing enough on agents, giving back enough to agents. So when the market crashed in America, you might know about that historically, the 2007 and 8 crash, he took that opportunity to create eXp in 2009 as the first cloud-based. So franchise is gone, right? There's no franchise. All 90,000 agents, we all work together under one umbrella. It's huge. And when you go to talk to clients, when you're going to list a property, to let them know that you're listing with a company that has 90,000 agents in it and that they're in 24 countries, and you get access through our company to list globally, which puts your properties in front of 35 countries in their language. It's a huge selling feature for somebody who's considering, especially because when you're looking at fighting for listings and trying to vie for mandates and trying to get exclusivities, being able to be backed by a company that large, sellers get it's very empowering, right? Like your listing will be seen by 90,000 agents and it will be shared in 35 countries. It's huge. So he's built this since 2009 to the 90,000 agents that you now see today. And this shows you kind of that growth. As I said, Virbela is a company that when you join, so I'll repeat myself, when you join the company, you don't just join the company, you become a co-owner in the company, which means you also co-own Virbela. You also co-own Success Magazine. You also co-own Showcase IDX and Zoocasa. These are all businesses that we have bought and are part of our company. He could have, Glenn Sanford, that guy I showed you, he could have kept those companies. He could have bought them himself, but he made them part of this so that the ownership belonged to everybody. Here's a list of the countries in case you're curious. The map was pretty quick, but this is the list of countries we're currently in, and they're planning to launch. We're at a bit of a shift with the global. We just got a new global leader planning to launch in the next 2 to 5 years to grow further. And then here's more about the real estate stock, because it's not just stock. It's that we're driving revenue to your business. This will become a household name. Already in South Africa, we're one of the top 10 agencies to work for. We've been in the top 10 in America for years. France is quickly moving over to us because we're offering agents so much more. This is just the leadership team. So if you guys have any questions at all, that pretty much sums up my quick. I don't want to hold you up all day, but let me know what questions, or if you have questions specific to the country that you're in, I'm happy to answer, because again, there's some differences. Or even better, when this is done, I will send you the Google Doc for your country in WhatsApp or LinkedIn, wherever we've connected. If we're not connected in WhatsApp and you're interested, let me know, because let's get into WhatsApp. That's where I keep up far better than I do here on Google Meet. I saw Franklin just jumped in. How are you doing, Franklin?
I'm fine. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining. I know you're a little late. Did you welcome in though? Did you have any questions? I guess you're kind of still catching up, eh?
Yeah, I just came back now. I went out from the office. I had an emergency, so I have to come back. So I just saw your message now, and I have to log in. But
Oh
I
yeah.
will.
No worries. No
Yeah.
worries. Okay. Well, welcome. I'll send you a Google Doc. You can look it over, and then we can jump on a call if you need, to brush up on it.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're
All
welcome.
right.
And you're in South Africa, right?
No, in the UK.
UK. What's up, UK? Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. Have we had a call yet, Franklin? Have we caught up on a call yet?
No, we'll just be messaging through LinkedIn.
Let's catch up on a call, because what they're doing in UK is pretty amazing.
All right. No worries.
Yeah, I'll do that. Your accent sounded a little South African. I'm still trying to get, I was like, where part of the world are you in? Welcome. All right, Shamil, what was your question? I think he had his hand up.
Yeah, I was asking if you can share with me the information about Dominican Republic.
Absolutely, Shamil. And I actually will probably connect you with Odile. She's in Puerto Plata and she's already on our team. So
Oh,
she
okay, yeah. I remember.
did you already connect with her? No.
No. I lose her
Okay, yeah.
contact.
And Shamil, do I have your WhatsApp?
I think I can share with you with LinkedIn.
LinkedIn. Okay, on LinkedIn, everybody listening, if you're just with me on LinkedIn, share with me your WhatsApp on LinkedIn because I'll put you into my WhatsApp network and then we'll organize from there. Okay. Tilda, did you have any questions? Oh, she's like, no. Okay, cool. Oh, I think you guys put your WhatsApp on the form. My apologies. I will add you to my WhatsApp. I will send you guys a message. So let's plan to do it that way. Tilda, are you there? I think her pocket is muting and I'm muting her. All right, you guys, I will see you guys. Franklin, I will connect with you WhatsApp. I'll drop you and let's schedule a chat if you're interested, Franklin. And then Shamil, I'm going to get you WhatsApp and connect you to Odile. But Kobe, thanks for joining. Tilda, we'll catch up and find out. It sounds like she's busy today. So we'll catch up with her again too. But much love from America, you guys. If you have no more questions, I'm gonna sign off.